bliver lige i byen et par dage i hvert fald, fordi at Fallengar har nævnt, at han måske kan opgradere ham. Og det er min måde at sige, at jeg vil ikke lige have med den her gang.
Sure, when he returns, he'll be wielding guns and shit. So guns and shit.
Guns and shit. Okay, Esben.
You easily find sleep as your head barely hits the pillow before you doze off. But rather than being welcomed by the absence of thoughts or the usual dreams you have had in recent times, you find yourself in the banquet halls of the Gold-Scale estate, standing in front of a beautiful woman. Both her long, curly red hair and elegant yellow dress are made entirely of flames, yet to produce no heat, as if they are merely illusions. It becomes evident to you that this is a dream, given the heedless fire, your blurry surrounding, and rather than resembling the estate you left a couple of weeks ago, the hall is decorated exactly the same way as the grand ball your parents had on their anniversary 5 years ago. Music begins to play in the background, and you all of a sudden find yourself dancing with the woman, all the while staring into her orange eyes. "We finally meet," she says with a bright smile. "My name is hiatus."
You should probably write that down.
Continues to dance.
Does it?
Yeah, again.
Oh! my name is hiatus.
Then you wake up.
And then she slaps me.
No, you're still dreaming.
Oh.
And dancing.
Continue the dance, yeah. We must have
Yeah, refuses to respond, apparently.
Oh, hi! Oh. Hello.
Greetings.
Who are you?
I am the spirit residing within the sword you found recently.
This is... Inside Rostpack?
Unfortunately, that is the name it currently have. It was once known as Scorched Fang.
Why is there a spirit inside of my soul?
I have been tasked to ensure that flame overcomes frost. I am an envoy of the Fire Lord, Fallengar. And you know this is basically a flame deity who is known as the Lord of Flame, and is an elemental lord residing within the elemental chaos.
Hmm? And what does Fallengar God have to do with this place? Why is the sword here?
I was once wielded by a woman known as Danny Redstone. She used me to defeat the Tiger Hide tribe 2,000 years ago or so, in your mortal accounts of years. And again, you have heard about this tribe. It was at that time where frost giants were still habitating the Trine-walled continents. They are no longer natural residents of the place. And you guess that this Danny must have just completely eradicated them. I seek to reforge the blade in order to return to my former glory.
And how would I go about reforging you?
You will need 2 ingredients and a master smith in order to accomplish this feat. You will need the tongue of a red dragon and the heart of a fire elemental.
And then the master smith would be able to...
He will be able to return me to my original shape.
There's a white red.
No.
Well, I suppose I should start work on that. Is there a need for you if you're here to make sure the flame overcomes the frost?
I live to serve my wielder, and I can only do so if I am returned to my original state.
All right. Well, I'll find the dragon then. Good, I suppose. I mean, I've done it once.
I look forward to we meet again.
So do I.
And then the dream fades away.
Then she slaps me.
Then we...
No, you basically make that, the spin where you're like... and then just darkness. And you wake up again.
Cool.
And again, morning comes.
Yes.
You're all well rested and you feel a sudden surge of energy and power within you.
Jeg har brugt, I've been spending my evening bonding my, this is This is gonna sound wrong.
Matrix. I know new stuff.
So I've been spending the evening bonding my lady sword.
Excuse me. Is that what they call it now?
I mean, since there's a lady spirit inside it, I have technically been spending at least an hour bonding my lady sword.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Whatever you want to call it.
You do you.
And we need to know this. Why?
Because when I join you for breakfast, I go, "Hey guys, look at this!" Pow! And then there's just a sword.
Whoa.
Yeah, cool, right?
That's
and then I think I actually have to put it away manually, but still, pow! There's a sword there.
So you're gonna do that for the rest of the day? Just pull out, just be like, "There's a sword,"
And there's a sword here as well.
I do believe I deserve a discount. Ka-chow!
It's just an inch away from Bob.
Because my fellow hounds of Bar, I have finally tapped into my family's ancient magical abilities. I conjure a tiny flame. I have truly now become the dragon.
Oh wow, how unique and stuff.
And the spell
I
casts this on.
realize
Alright,
it's less impressive that since there's like 3 of you who's able to do more impressive magic than this, but
I use control flames to turn the flame on his finger into a little hand that's giving him the finger.
well, you know what I say to that little hand? Pachow! Sword!
It is going to be a great session.
aggressive breakfast.
If you had been here, you would have said, I leave.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's what it was. Right. So, what is the plan going forward?
I think we had a plan before the necromancer showed up, but then
Yeah, we were
gonna leave
going
this deep.
somewhere.
I'm
Gravenhill?
That is the name of the session, so...
Yes.
magic.
You talked about venturing south to Evergern, and Gravenhill will be the first natural stop, as it is the first civilization you will
Didn't you
come
also write
across.
something about Mabelcan? There's a university.
Mabelcan was a
No,
university.
that's got to be somewhere else.
Yeah, again, that's
Yeah,
even
also-
further down south. So,
Okay, but what have we? Okay, so what do we know about Gravenhill?
Oh.
I don't think I've written anything down.
again, all except Spark know this because it's common knowledge.
The spot isn't here. So.
Yeah, you know that Gravenhill is also called the City of Night. It is a self-governed city ruled by the von Graven family, hence the name Gravenhill. They are a pair of old, benign, and powerful vampires. You also know that certain citizens are able to pay their taxes in the form of blood. The von Graven estate, located on top of a hill at the outskirts of town, is covered in constant darkness caused by powerful magic. Clearly in order to make sure that the residents don't just burst out in flames whenever the sun rises. The town is famed for producing and selling some of the finest riding horses in all of Greydale, and it is protected by the Black Gauntlet Company, which is a mercenary company hired by the von Graven family. You also know that both Lord and Lady Graven are great appreciators of the arts, especially music as theatre. To the point they actually founded the Concerto College, which is a sort of musical schools for minstrels, bards and the like, but also other avenues of the arts, for instance painting.
Question. Are we in danger of becoming vampires?
No. Again, if they had, if there'd been evil vampires, you doubt they would have been allowed to just reside in the town.
What about in this sort of in Doraken? What is up with vampires? Like, are they?
They're usually considered evil creatures, but there are of course exceptions, just like with the drow and other evil creatures and goblins and so forth. And you believe that Lord Valdemar von Graven and Lady Caroline. Lord Valdemar von Graven.
Oh, makes a whole lot more sense. It's
Yeah.
called He Who Must Not Be Named, please.
You must almost not be named.
I mean, seeing as I is a vampire and all, can I be he who must not be maimed?
Again, they have ruled the city for 1,000 years, and there haven't been any incidents of missing people and so forth, and
Okay.
vampiric incidents. So It's not like you're going to visit them. When they are.
Yeah, we are.
We aren't now.
Yeah, at level 3 you're gonna visit the noble lords. Yes, of course you are.
Of course I am.
I mean, they have a college of bards there, so.
So, my fellow friends, let us. We are heading south. We've gotten paid here, right? For our
I believe so.
Yeah.
deeds. I think.
We don't have our accountant today, so I don't know.
Who should have...
Father Josiah, I think.
Did he pay us for taking care of...
For the whole saving the town thing, I think he paid us.
Okay. Alright.
Can we do a history check?
We don't have
You can make a wisdom check to see if you can recall.
Oh, damn it. Alright, well, never mind then. 7.
You don't
You
remember.
actually take one off.
Yeah, so it's actually 6. So it's really
First thing, you remember you didn't actually receive a payment for the defeating of the necromancer.
That's okay, I don't need money.
So you remember, you just don't share.
You don't recall. Again, it was a pretty stressful day, so...
I got a 15.
You remember also that you didn't receive actual payment for the defeating of the
Oh,
necromancer.
guys, I just remember we didn't actually get paid for.
So after asking the
Well,
question,
technically,
did we get paid? You
was it... They didn't... That was never discussed.
I suppose he just said, "Could you save the town, please?" And we went, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Which I suppose that's fair.
Have we even spoken to the good father?
Yeah, you met him when you returned from your defeating of the necromancer.
Well, we can ask if there's a reward involved.
Yeah. Well, I think at least we should pay him a visit just to say that
Beat the
we're.
shit out of him, yeah.
I was thinking
Oh.
that we was just to say we're leaving and
Kill him. No.
to thank him for the help he's provided while we've been staying here.
Did that necromancer influence you to something?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we did
No,
save the
Sparrow was
city and
one
all.
of the
Yeah, that's right. I think since we did, save the city and all, I think we shouldn't be having any issues with the whole having 40 people live in this town now.
No, that's probably true.
Yes.
I think, yeah, and actually, if he might still be caring for Lord
Damien?
Yes, for Lord Damien. So I would like to pay him a visit just to make sure he's okay. So should we just visit the church and then leave?
Sure.
Leave for south. Let's stop at the Gravenhill, I think.
Okay, wait.
I think that makes the most sense journey wise. If we're heading
South.
south.
It's directly south.
It is.
Yeah.
Do roads go through? Do the
Yeah.
roads go through maybe Gravenhill?
Yeah, exactly. Again, it's basically the only road leading down south is the one
Okay.
heading
Then,
towards.
yeah,
We'll do
definitely.
it then.
Let's not.
No,
We don't have a choice.
I can't see any reason why I would disagree with that statement, but I'll try to find one. No.
Also, I would like could have an audience with the counts. I would very much like that. I think Father would be pleased that I've met them.
Are they counts?
Nope.
No.
They're
They're
just
not counts. They're vampires, but they're not counts.
Yeah, there's no ruler of Great Grail.
Exactly so.
It's communism, basically.
No.
If they're princes,
It's
a dictatorship.
if it's self-governed.
Yeah, basically, but it's only the town. They don't have an area of land. So
Oh, they just rule the town. Well, I would like to visit the vampires.
So they have white counts, essentially.
The no.
I don't have that much knowledge about nobility, so maybe.
Wouldn't they just technically be oligarchs? I mean, aren't
Yeah.
they just the most... I mean, they just rule it because they're really old and powerful.
and they've
So I guess dictators is actually...
Yeah.
they've done it forever, and people are just like, yeah, it's alright.
It's okay, they don't eat us, so
So again,
I guess that's all I want from life.
All we have to do is arrange the local blockmobile.
yeah. Well, I guess it is dictatorship.
Yeah, I would definitely like to pay them a. Also, that doesn't sound a little bit fast. Actually, a little bit curious, just magic-wise, that the entire town is covered with.
No, it's only the slate itself.
That the entire state is covered with like magical darkness, like
Well,
permanent magical darkness.
I love it.
Isn't that just a little
I
bit?
guess if you-
It makes sense, though.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'd like to go there.
I mean, the amount of magical knowledge you could gain from, 1,000 years of being around is extraordinary. So it doesn't particularly surprise me. And also, if you were a vampire, wouldn't that be like your number one priority?
Yeah, but Mr. Brendan, I'm asking you, don't you kind of want to see it though?
I mean, we're going there anyway. There's no absolutely.
Oh, sorry. I just got used to having to persuade you.
It's like once.
I'd like to go there as well because I heard something about some bards there.
There are something about some bards there. There's a.
But just to be clear,
we are going.
We are going.
We are going
on the way.
Okay.
So, I mean, if nothing else, we're going literally through the town.
Yeah. Well,
let's go speak with Father.
Let's go talk with the Friar and then leave this town.
Yes. So you go to the church first?
Yes. On the way, I'll just grab hold of Fennian, or to sort of get his attention. Fennian, Silverwing, can I please have him back?
What?
The bird.
The statue
The
thingy.
wee little star.
Thingy.
Can you flip him the bird there, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Oh, look. But I was thinking, you use a staff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so because I was thinking, since you're the one who's in charge of sort of tracking and sort of being a little bit secret and sort of also all the ranger stuff, really. Would you like this?
Okay, so scouting.
Exactly, scouting. Would you like this staff? And I show him the Adan's staff. Because so it casts clairvoyance, which is sort of a kind of a close range vision thing. You would think that being a wizard I would know these things, but I don't. There's a whole lingo thing that you wouldn't understand it. I don't know exactly what it looks like, but I think it just looks kind of like a normal.
It looks like a staff, and at the top there is this crystal orb. With the staff itself, like
I would kind of
almost creating these.
No. It's high quality.
Yeah, it's a magical item. You don't break those.
It literally cannot be broken.
But I would still be able to use it like my normal quarterstaff.
Yeah, again, you remember these Buddhist staffs with the rings on top? It basically like wielding one of those.
Essentially, I was thinking maybe to sort of deal out some of the jobs because I'm already taking care of everything else. No, not. But a few other things. I was thinking if you could take care of that, then
sure.
Yeah.
Which says
Adan's staff. Staff of Adan the Arcane.
Sure, Adam's staff.
Yeah. And you can cast clairvoyance once per day. I should just find you a little card so you can see what that spell does.
It's sort of a short range. What you doing?
It's 1 mile, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, it might be that far actually. So it's short.
I mean,
shortish. Limited range.
Short adjacent.
Yeah.
Still useful.
Right. So, knock. Enter.
Oh, greetings.
Greetings, Father. We were just stopping by to tell you that we are leaving.
Oh,
we are.
Very well.
We are heading on down south to find my sire there.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I seem to recall we've mentioned is Lord Damien around. We would like to see him before we leave.
I believe he's getting prepared to set off.
And how is the whole town faring after the attack by the?
People were a bit scared, but they have seemed to have fallen down now, and just happy that nothing bad happened. Again, I deeply appreciate what you have done for the city.
Oh well, House of War are always at your service, even though we're not here. We'll
remember that.
Yes, we'll. In fact, if we could we send you letters if we because we
certainly.
Because as we have discussed earlier, we would like to keep tabs on the people we brought here. Keep tabs on we would like to check up on them.
Yes, of course.
Alright.
No, you cannot. The road's made ever so lonely.
Would you mind terribly if I wrote you every now and then? Check up on her. I think. Okay.
How would you have put it then? You wouldn't have put it. You just I
would have taken it.
Alright.
That's Boston.
Okay, so
Spørgsmålstegn Esben.
So Father, where's Lord Damien?
He's just outside of the church, so getting his coach ready.
Alright.
How did we not meet him on the way in?
Because he was behind the coach. I'll go talk to him. If any of you need anything, this might be the time. Otherwise, I think we should be leaving.
I'm dead, man.
Right.
No.
So
Talk to Damien.
no one is.
No, let's get going.
No one is gonna ask for a reward.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
Sorry.
Speak up, mate.
Never mind.
The dragon craves gold.
The dragon doesn't crave gold. The dragon would just
Dragon needs some
likes
more.
it. I will go talk to Lord Damien.
Oh, right.
So I go. Lord Damien, are you?
Lord Aspen, good to see you.
Are you well?
Yes.
After this whole
After the scare, yes.
the terrible being possessed by a necromancer and all that. I mean, that's the best of it. It's a good one to tell the parties. I do.
Yes.
Believe.
Now I have a story. Certainly.
I do believe. Yeah. So where are you going?
I'm going back home to Mabelkind for a couple of days, and then I believe I will travel further west.
Further west. All right.
Towards Orsted.
Yes. Do let us know if there's anything we can do in your further travels.
Certainly, and you're always welcome at my estate.
All right. Well, we will definitely, if time and fortune allows, we will pay you a visit.
Certainly, always welcome. And once more, thank you so much for helping me.
No, don't mention it. It's the
I
least
jump in and say, you're welcome. And then I go again.
it's the least we can do. Right, let us head on south.
Alright, did you get a reward from the father?
Oh, that you asked for the reward.
No, you were the one who was what's it called? Having a conversation with him.
Oh, right.
So it felt a bit rude to just sort of jump in and say, "Give me money."
He is a holy father.
I've got to be honest. I kind of didn't want to ask him for a reward. It seemed a bit sort of, we saved your town, give us cash, please.
Seems fair. I mean, since they're not offering, I guess we could. It's a bit rude, but there you go.
I mean,
should I just let them all die?
well, you're very chipper this morning, Brendan.
Oh, I'm just feeling a bit
Extremely cynical.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
He just gives away a very shiny stuff.
Let's go to somewhere, I don't know, jolly, like Gravenhill.
Let's head on south.
Do something fun.
As always, the intro and outro music were by Szesztay, whereas the other pieces were by Kevin MacLeod. Links can be found in the description below. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and we hope to see you again next time in Doraken.